Traders and investors, Matt Buckley, call sign Whiz, Chief Investment Strategist here at Top Gun Options, joining you from beautiful Napa, California. Beautiful sunny day, a little chill in the air, but absolutely breathtaking. Out here working with a defense company for the next couple days. They make radomes for the F-18 Hornet, for the F-35, make Predator drones, the composite materials, also diversifying into other areas such as sports, making Kevlar and protection materials for athletes. So very fired up to be working with them. And again, this is a benefit that you all get as Top Gun Options traders. You get the benefit of me being able to work with companies literally around the world. Last year in Brazil, China, all throughout the United States, throughout Canada. And I get an insight not only into the global economy, but the health of the United States economy as well, because I get to see behind closed doors, the C-level suite, help them develop strategy, and really give you an advantage that no other traders, retail traders out there get. So very, very happy to be out here and to be able to give you some insight. And I'll be back with more of that. But what's going on, guys? A lot. Had a great weekly options trading session this morning. Weekly options program's going awesome. Last week we saw a $2,500 gain, and then this week we're looking pretty good. We have about potential $4,500 in profits, looking at nearly $8,000 in profits alone this month in our weekly options model portfolio. And last week was pretty interesting, guys. Right? We saw, the Fed announcement come out last Wednesday, spooked the market. Didn't spook me because the market did the exact same thing last time the Fed came out and said the exact same thing, right? Spooked the market for a day and a half, and then we had a relief rally. And then today, guys, the market is selling off a little bit here, but I got to be honest with you, who cares? And this is what's funny. You can watch Comedy Central and oh, well, it's Italy. The market's creeped out about the Italian elections. Really? Berlusconi's been in charge, longer than Mussolini. I mean, it cracks me up that the 500-pound heads on a day like today when the market sells off a little bit, that they search for a reason. They have to find, they fit a square peg into a round hole. Well, the market's selling off today because of the Italian elections. I don't buy it. Guys, we have sequestration coming up this week on Friday. That's the deadline that's kind of hanging over the market. But as you guys saw last week, I really don't think I've changed my strategic mindset a little bit. I really don't think it's going to be that big of a deal. I think the sequestration is a drop in the bucket, technically. As far as finance and hitting GDP and the economy. Yeah, 800,000 employees at the Pentagon losing 22 days of work a year might impact the economy a little bit. But I got to tell you, the president really did his best last week to gallivant around the country. He had a press conference this morning trying to scare the hell out of everybody. But Americans really are at the point now. Cut damn spending, dude. You got your tax increases, now cut the damn spending. Work with what you got. Start living within your means. So I really don't I really don't see the sequestration being that big of a deal. What is a big deal to me this week is really the health of the consumer, folks. We're going to see a lot of earnings this week. Macy's, Target, limited brands, TJX, The Gap, Kohl's, Best Buy. So we're really going to see the health of the consumer, folks. And as you guys know, I think Obama's tax increases, I can put his name with it since we called it the Bush tax cuts. Well, Obama's tax increases, we've really seen the payroll tax have a bigger impact than economists and liberals and Democrats forecast. Also, gas prices are at just record highs right now. I'm out here in California. I did the prepaid gas thing on my rental car because driving around, you need to take out a second mortgage. So that's an automatic tax increase as well, an increase in gas prices. So this week's going to be very interesting, guys. And then tomorrow, we're going to see some housing numbers. S&P Case-Shiller, the 20-home composite index, some mortgage info, more mortgage info with the HPI, conference board, consumer confidence, and then this. When he testifies, when the Bernac testifies in front of the Senate and the House, sometimes he moves the market, sometimes he doesn't, but usually it's not by a lot. So I'm not sweating that. I don't think he's going to say anything different than the minutes said last week. If anything, he's going to have to defend his policies even more. So the market might get a little rattled by that. New home sales, Richmond Fed also coming out on Tuesday. Wednesday, durable goods. Bernac's also speaking. Obviously, he switches between the Senate and the House, pending home sales. And then Thursday, your standard weekly unemployment claims, but also, along with the Richmond Fed, Chicago PMI. We've seen these different Fed areas lurching between sheer despair, like the Empire Fed when it fell out of bed, and then rebounding. So the choppiness in the Fed reports of manufacturing activity around the country just kind of confirms that we're in this sideways market, wandering around the desert looking for some place to go. And then Friday is going to be a big day. You're supposed to have the sequestration kick in officially. Personal spending, personal income will be interesting. What are the consumers doing? Obviously, the retailers are reporting, but personal spending is going to let us know literally if people are sitting on their wallets and their purses or not. Personal income, is personal income going up or down? And that's going to impact personal spending. And then construction spending and some other minor reports as well. So going to be a big week in the market. A lot of good stuff going on here at Top Gun Options. Like I said, our weekly options model portfolio is having an absolute blast. Got a lot of folks in there. Had a great trading session this morning, and I'm going to be back tomorrow morning at 0900 or 0600 out here on the West Coast with our primary live trade brief. Okay, happy hunting. Make sure you hedge, and I'll talk to you guys with tomorrow's sit rep.